Hello everyone, I'm Paul and today we are solving problem 744. Find smallest letter greater than target. This is easy and it has at least two different solutions, so here I will show you both. We are given an array of letters that's sorted in non-decreasing order, meaning in ascending order. And we are also given a character target. Our job is to return the smallest character in letters that's lexicographically greater than target. And if we don't have such character, we need to return the first character in letters instead. Let's say that this is the target, these are the letters, and the first approach is pretty straightforward. We can just iterate every index here in this array, and as soon as we find a character that's strictly greater than the target, that's it. This is the result. There's no need to iterate the remaining characters. So for this example, given that C is greater than A, we just return C. Now let's say that target is K, for example. If we do the same, we iterate every character and C is smaller than K, so we continue. Now we are checking this character and F is also smaller than K, so we continue. And J is also smaller than K, so we continue, and now the I pointer is out of bounds. And given that we don't have any character that's lexicographically greater than K, we are in this scenario. We need to return the first character in letters. So for this example, we would also return C. Time complexity for this approach is big O of n because in the worst case, we need to iterate every character in this array, and space complexity is big O of 1. So now let's go with the code for this first approach. This is a very short code. We can say for every character in letters, we can check if the current character is strictly greater than the target, we just return the character. Else, if we reach the end of this loop and we never return anything, here we need to return the first character in letters, so letters at 0. This is the entire code, so let's submit this. As you can see, this works, but we can make this more efficient. So let's go with the second approach. Here we can go from big O of n time complexity to big O of log n time complexity. And we can do this with a simple binary search. In case you know how this works, let's say that we have a list of sorted elements and we are checking if we have some target in this list. Let's say that the target is here. Well, we can split this in two and check if we have the target in the first half. And given that we don't have the target here, we can just remove these two elements. Then we can repeat the same process with the remaining elements. So we are checking if we have the target in the first half again. And given that we don't, we can remove this. And now the target is here. And given that every time we are removing half of the elements, this runs in big O of log n time complexity, which is more efficient than the previous solution. First, we need to set a range for the array that we are working with. We are running a binary search on this array. And here we have indices 0, 1, and 2. Here the low bound is 0, and the upper bound or high bound is 2. And every time we are checking if the character in the index in the middle is strictly greater than the target. Here F is greater than A, and this means that this could be the result, but we don't know yet. We can set the result to F right now, and we need to shrink this range. And more specifically, given that the current character is greater than the target, we need to move the upper bound to wherever we have the midpoint -1. Why? Well, because this is greater than the target, but maybe we have a value that's smaller than this one and it's still greater than the target. And given that we need to find the smallest character that's lexicographically greater than the target, well, we need to reduce the high bound to get a smaller midpoint. So we move high to where we have mid -1, and the result currently is f. Now the low bound is still at 0. The new high bound is 0, and this means that the midpoint is also 0. So remember that we are always looking at the character corresponding to the midpoint, meaning index 0. So we are looking at this character, and we are checking if this is strictly greater than the target. Given that it is, we can update the result to C. And given that we found a new possible result, we need to update high to whatever we have mid -1. And now, given that high is smaller than low, we can return C. So now let's go with the code for this second approach. First, let me comment this, and here we can say low is initially 0, high is the last index, meaning the length of letters -1, and the result is initially letters at 0, because remember that if we don't find any valid candidate, we need to return the character at index 0. So now we can say while low is smaller or equal to high, the midpoint is low plus high minus low divided by 2. And here we can check if letters at mid is strictly greater than the target. We can set the result to letters at mid, and we can update the high bound to mid -1. Else, this means that the current character is smaller or equal to the target. In this case, we also need to shrink the range, but we need to move the left bound to mid +1. Why? Well, because we need to increase our midpoint. And how do we do this? Well, we need to update low to mid +1. So finally, we can return result. This is the entire code, so let's submit this. As you can see, this works and it's very efficient. So this is it for this problem. If you found this useful, please drop a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.